what else is pretty mad?
What's that?
What? Telltale keeps making 80,000 games, which is insane.
80,000?
They're
Now-
on their like 30 millionth game right now.
Should we take that as it being impressive or a bad thing? Because so far, from what I've heard, they haven't made a bad game yet. Now, they have their glitches and bugs here and there, but I've heard as far as telling a story, they're phenomenal.
Okay, well, here's the thing, is that until The Walking Dead, Telltale was making games.
Mm-hmm.
They made the Back to the Future game. They made Jurassic Park game. I think they made another game called Sam and Max or something like that. It was these two detectives. I'm pretty sure it was them.
Like salmon, like the fish?
Sam and Max.
Oh,
Sam and Max.
I thought you said
Salmon
Salmon Max. I was like, what?
Sam and Max. The
Just like an underwater
Freshwater fish. Salmon swim in freshwater?
I don't know.
Or salmon like an ocean
Salmon's
fish?
an ocean fish.
Is it really?
Dude, some like
Wow.
blackened salmon. That's some good stuff.
Not for me. Not for this guy.
I like a
like
decent fish every
I hate
now and then.
fish. I have this.
I hate fish.
Podcast's over.
I hate them. I have this mentality that I'm like thinking I'm gonna eat like a little bone.
Or like a scale or something.
I don't think about that. It's they're little fish bones.
Yeah.
Like like chewing them. I hate it. It's disgusting.
my favorite seafood dish is fried shrimp for sure, but
Dude, mine is lobster.
oh,
so
dude,
good.
lobster's good, dude. Casey, my girlfriend, and I went to Savannah recently, and she had this crab, and she went to town on it. I was impressed.
Yeah.
But she let me try some of it, and it was just exquisite, to say the least.
Crab and lobster are both like delicacies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like crab okay. As a kid, no joke, I always heard that the female genitals tasted like fish or smelled like fish,
Uh-huh.
and it really confused me because I don't like fish.
So
This is our seafood section.
I can see why that kind of rubbed you the wrong way, I guess. But
Yeah, do not like fish.
I mean, I occasionally, very rarely, will eat some like. To be honest, I haven't had like a piece of fish in probably like 7 or 8 years. But whenever my mom,
Wow, that's a while.
whenever we go to Osteen's in St. Augustine, if any of you live in St. Augustine or in Florida or just anywhere in the world and have ever been to Osteen's in St. Augustine, Florida, delicious seafood restaurant. My mom used to get this blackened, like, grouper or something.
Grupo?
Grouper. I think it's pronounced grouper in St. Augustine.
Your throat being on grass food makes it sound.
I know. But it was like this blackened fish, and it was really good. But
Once you go blackened, you never go back.
that's right.
Okay, so how many different series
So-
does Telltale?
Ever since
have?
Walking Dead, they've been like, oh, they're the best thing ever. So they made Telltale. I mean, they made Walking Dead. Then they made...
Which I'm ashamed I still haven't played those games.
Yeah,
I've always
I
wanted
already
to.
know the ending, though, so it kind of ruined it for me. Well, the first season, and the second season, too.
How
Anyways,
dare you?
yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I just like to watch people play them because their reactions. I think I watched, like, PewDiePie play them. Yeah.
You said he cried at the end of one of the seasons,
The
right?
first one, dude, he freaking bawled. I was like,
Wow.
dang, like that must have been hardcore. Because
Yeah.
I cry occasionally during games. It's got to be the first game I ever cried was Red Dead Redemption. That really got me. Anyways, yeah. Then they went to The Wolf Among Us, which I think that did okay. Then they went to Game of Thrones,
Which I really want to play.
Oh,
I'm
do
such
you?
a big Thrones fan. I just don't have time.
Then they went to Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands.
I thought Borderlands came before Game of Thrones.
It was announced.
Okay.
But
That's
it
what-
came out before, but Game of
Okay.
Thrones has, for some reason, has been coming out more. Maybe because the show is on or something like that. If I'm mixing...
Mixing the song correctly?
Yes, if
I
I'm
need more
missing...
bass, bro.
if I'm missing one, forgive me. But they make a crap ton of stuff. So they're making Marvel ones now, and that's all they've said, 2017. Is this too much? Do we need all of these Telltale games? They're literally the same games.
How do their games work?
You talk to people and you do story stuff, and
And
then
you make
do a quick
decisions,
time
and
event. That's
it
it.
like
There's no
crafts
like,
your
combat,
game.
like,
No.
that you take place in.
Quick time events, bro.
Okay.
I may be slightly exaggerating. It's like watching, and it's like interacting with a movie, basically.
Basically.
Or episodes.
Yeah.
In this case.
It's like The Order, but without the shooting.
So it's like a different kind of. It's a different kind of
Kinda.
gaming.
Yeah,
Kinda
I
like
mean,
you're
which is
watching a
cool. I
show.
mean, I guess that's fine because people like it, I guess. But it's just like
I'd be willing to
they
give
are
it a
milking
try.
the crap out of that stuff.
They are.
I mean, but if people like it, then cool. I mean, it's not
I
affecting
mean, if
me
it
in
sells
any way.
and people enjoy them and it still continues to get the praise all the games do, I mean, I say go for it.
Yeah, I mean, they're
I still
making
haven't
money,
played
so
a
whatever.
single Telltale game, but I've heard nothing but great things.
I've heard the engine is garbage.
I've
too.
heard the same thing.
Yeah, so they need to probably update the engine. But
If they ever do, just because they keep spitting out games. But...
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, it comes out on everything, dude. iOS, Vita, like everything.
Which is cool.
It is cool. I actually had Walking Dead on here, and I was at the hospital one time for something I forgot. But I tried to play the Walking Dead one, and it was just really annoying because people kept trying to talk to me, and I was like, "Shut up."
Sir, we're trying to save your life. You're like, I'm trying to play The Walking Dead right now. Sir, your arm is cut off. It's bleeding.
All right. The Witcher. We talk about that a lot. I think we said we're very excited for that.
I think we like it here.
Oh yeah, I freaking am so. That's basically what my life consists of right now is waiting for that game.
Yeah, I'm very excited. We're literally like 3 weeks out, less than 3 weeks almost.
Yeah, it comes out.
Basically 3 weeks. Yeah.
That makes me just so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Better finish up all the games we're playing.
I have nothing to play. I'm bored.
Yeah, I got nothing to play either.
God.
That's
I need
what.
to finish Persona.
That's
Yeah,
why.
Finish Dragon Age. You have plenty of
I
time.
think I'm done with that game.
Yeah, me too, man. I tried. I couldn't finish
I
it.
gave it the good old. I gave it a good old try. But
I gave it a solid like 7 to 10 hours, I think.
I respect the game. It lost my interest.
Mm-hmm. Nothing bad against it ever. I didn't have a single complaint about it.
Nope. I just for some reason didn't hook me, which is
I'll
weird because
finish
I
it
played
myself.
the crap out of the first and second one, but just the third one isn't hooking me.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
The Witcher's bigger than Skyrim, guys. Which I don't know about
Really?
you, but that makes me excited.
Oh, like
That's even more so.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Map size.
okay.
Now, is this supposed to be something that excites people or something that's supposed to like blow people away? Because initial thought, I'm like, oh wow, that's exciting, but I'm not like impressed because I would imagine it should be considering this is a whole console generation ahead of Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not. It isn't. I wouldn't say a big surprise, but
I think it's more exciting because even to this day, Skyrim is just a feat in my opinion.
oh,
from
it is.
how
It's mind blowing.
giant that area is.
There's
And
still to this
is
day,
there
there's
gonna
things I
be-
probably haven't discovered, and I feel like I've discovered everything.
Bro, I went back and played it like months after, and I literally like loaded the game and turned to my right, and there was this cave I'd never even been in, and it was like a giant thing I went through, and like, yeah, so that's got me just freaking excited that they're saying the map is bigger, and there's an opening area called like White Lily, I don't know, it was some white flower.
Yeah.
Then that's like the tutorial level, and there's all these side missions and stuff there too, which think that's what they've been showing us so far. Like the gameplay that just came out, I think is in that little area.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all saw the newest gameplay, but it showed a little side quest of a
I'm
guy.
not watching anything.
Well, just
I skimmed through it because I had to get a taste.
Yeah, I watched like the entire 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, "Hey, there's these bandits over there. They killed these people. Like, and there's a box over there." So he went and used his Witcher senses to find out what happened, and he ended up concluding that like something wasn't right here. So he grabbed the box and he came back, and I think he told the guy like, "Hey, you totally ambushed these people, and you're getting me to think that like they were just killed by stuff."
Mm-hmm.
So you can either, and the guy's like, I'll pay you off. So you can either like accept the money or something, or turn him into the police.
Yeah.
So you take him and walk all the way to the police, and you turn him in, and there's like all these choices and stuff, and like it could have just been completely different. Like
Yeah.
I think you can actually tell them what you want to happen
Like
to
something that
him
didn't
and
even
stuff like
happen?
yeah, like it's just a little side quest.
Yeah,
So
that's
I hope
so
I'm
cool.
getting it correct. But the main thing to take off of it is there's just like so many branching paths and like all these side quests and stuff. And that was even in The Witcher 2. But seeing how giant it is now, I'm freaking pumped for it.
I'm
So
excited that it's
exciting.
so huge, but at the same time, it kind of stresses me out. Like,
that's what she said.
is it though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Big games make me stress a little bit just
I don't
because I
think
want
you
to. I want
understood
to.
that,
I want to
Garrett.
get through
Did you get
everything.
What?
Garrett Jacob said it's so big but stresses him out.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
get it now. I get you.
Wow. Because I didn't even get a
it
smile
was
from
a sex
everybody.
joke.
It was a sex joke.
Okay, so I guess I'm not wired like that right now because I'm so sick. I was just like looking at our time.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
no, I
guys.
get it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because the game's so
No
big,
more
it stresses
tonight.
me out because House of Wolves is also going to be out, and I have to play that too. So
whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna play House of Wolves. I'm
I'll
gonna
play
lie.
it, but not before Witcher.
yeah, Witcher comes first. Don't get me wrong.
I'm excited that the House of Wolves you don't have to download the DLC to play the Reef, so I'll probably check that out. and you'll level up your equipment and all that stuff.
And we'll look really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
All over again.
All
You can wear your vaulted glass
over
gear.
again.
I'm
I
excited
could,
about that.
yeah.
Because my gear looks cool.
I think I probably trashed all of it anyways.
I probably
which
did
sucks.
too.
I don't know. Speaking of The Witcher, Xbox.
Speaking
E3.
of The Witcher, coming around the bend.
That's our folk. That sounds like a folk song.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Want to hear something really
Xbox.
funny real quick?
What's up?
Just 10 seconds of this. Just bear with me here for a second. This is a bluegrass jam night at the venue I run sound at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This is
Is that one of
completely
their
off
songs?
topic.
this is the most hillbilly thing you'll ever hear in your life.
Let me hear it.
You know how we were always like, "Hell right, brother." This is exactly what I imagine the guy would sound like if he sang that character we made up.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm saying every 3 words he says.
What is that?
Nice.
Some like 80-year-old
Does
guy.
he even know what he's saying?
I don't
That's
think
pretty
so.
bad, and I know. I should know. I played bluegrass for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the guy running the jam is one of those phenomenal musicians I've ever seen in my life. This bluegrass player, his name's Curtis Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis
What a
Jones?
name.
Curtis.
It's like a made-up name you do. When
I forgot to tell you
about
about my new job, Curtis. Penis investigator. That's a gamer poop quote. I'm sure there's some people that watch this that'll get
Like
that.
2 people. Xbox is promising more first party at E3. Cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
New
Cool.
IP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, everybody knew it already, but they're
Mhm.
saying it.
They need it.
Everybody needs it.
Everybody
Sony
needs
does
it,
the
yeah.
same
I
thing.
feel like
was
Sony needs it more than
Yeah, Sony needs it.
Microsoft
Sony's got
needs it.
nothing coming out this
I know.
holiday. Literally,
I can't think of
nothing.
a single thing.
Yet they're still
I
out
think there's
selling
one
right now.
thing. Dude, they're killing it. Sony's freaking killing it. I don't know what they're doing. They're killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gears of War is getting an HD remake.
Which gets me pretty
What's
pumped.
up?
That's
the
cool.
first one,
hmm
dude, replaying Gridlock and
Yeah.
that juicy HD-ness.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that for sure. And
Yeah.
I mean, that was the game that literally made me buy a 360 originally with
Same
Gears
here.
of War. I saw that first demo that Cliff Blasinski showed off, and there was one thing seeing him like take cover and like blowing limbs off the locusts and stuff. But at the very end, when he like whipped out the Lancer's chainsaw and like cut a guy in half, and he just kept going, and he commented like, "Yes, the gun has a chainsaw on it," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah,
That was
that
the reason I
game
bought a
made me
360.
regret my Wii purchase so bad. I had Twilight Princess, which I freaking love that game. It's
Uh-huh.
phenomenal. Like I would
Yeah.
totally play it again today if I still had it. And I came to your house, and you were playing Gears of War 1 on
Mhm.
Gridlock,
Yeah,
and I was just like, oh.
it was a special experience
Yeah, I
to
was
say
like,
the
this is
least.
so cool.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I hope I'll have Xbox One by then, because that looks super cool, and I look forward to playing it.
Yeah, I'd love to
You've
play
never
it
played
again.
it, have you?
Nope.
You need
It's
to
fun.
get it. It's
It
awesome.
didn't really intrigue me. I'm not a huge third-person shooter guy. So.
You need to play
That's
that
what
game.
Gears of War is what got me into
Yeah,
third-person shooters.
Freaking awesome. It didn't invent the third person. It
Mm.
just like
It sort of
refined
put a
it.
good twist on it. Like
Yeah.
they were the first ones
There
to do
weren't a
that.
lot
Like
before
next gen,
it.
like I think almost every single third-person shooter before it was like the dead on where you're looking right at your guy's back, and theirs was the one that like shifted it over to the left a little bit, and it kind of had that cool like look.
It was
to
the first one I remember doing that.
The only thing I know about Gears of War is like the sprinting animation looks really cool. Like
Roadie Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
looks really
Did
cool.
you play? Have you played any?
I played the last one that came out, Judgment. Is it Judgment?
I feel so
Okay.
bad for the people that said
Yeah.
they've played
Yeah.
Judgment because that's
Yeah.
the worst.
That was the
one.
That's
only
the
one I
worst one,
played.
hands
I mean,
down.
it wasn't even made.
That
by
might be
Epic,
why I
don't
don't
think,
like it.
You
was
need to play the third one. Second one is my favorite.
Me too.
Campaign wise,
Campaign.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, campaign and the second one's my favorite. Multiplayer and the third one's my favorite.
Okay. I
Granted,
agree.
Gears of War 1, everything beyond that was improved drastically. I'm going
Yeah.
to leave Judgment
Mhm.
out of it, but 2 and 3 improved upon everything. But Gears of War 1 is still, in
The only
my eyes,
thing
is a classic.
that's bad about Gears of War 1 from the second one on is that the color palette. It is so gray.
It is
Like,
very gray.
super gray.
Definitely
the
has
second
that
one
dark and
injected
gritty
some
look to
color
it.
into it.
Mhm.
You need to play it. That was freaking awesome.
Maybe I will when it comes out.
Maybe you will. Maybe you
Maybe.
will.
Is that announced to come out this year or later on?
I
I
don't know.
don't know. I just read it.
I bet at E3 they'll show like a trailer for the new one. They'll be like, and Gears of War Remaster is coming out like into this year or something.
Yeah, they should have just done a Marcus Phoenix collection, which they've already confirmed they're not doing that.
Mhm.
So I guess they're doing the first one, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one needs to be remade too, because that campaign is just so
great.
epic. It's not even funny.
It is. I'll never forget. I don't want to spoil it.
But they have so good boss fights and stuff. Remember that one dude with the freaking chainsaw pole thing?
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
I'll never forget when you get swallowed by that giant worm too, and you have to fight your way out. Holy crap!
Awesome. Spoilers.
Oh my god.
What else you got?
What else I got, boy? PT is leaving the PlayStation Marketplace soon.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And I read that and I was like, well, dang, that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I further on scrolled down my Twitter account and everybody's losing their minds because Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
I'm going to pull up the exact quote here.
My name is
because it was pretty funny.
You killed my father.
He said, I'm in reference to Silent Hills. Apparently, there's no official statement, but it seemed pretty real. Guillermo del Toro said, it's not gonna happen, and that breaks my greasy heart. Is he fat?
What's so
He is a chubby guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
He must have just had hamburgers.
Yeah, like rubbing it on his
In
shirt.
the process of eating it.
Well, that would make
So
sense.
that is, in conclusion, Silent Hills, the video game starring Norman Reedus, is canceled.
As far as everybody knows,
As far as
that's
Toro
what they're
has told
saying.
us.
Is it said indefinitely canceled or just canceled for the time being? I mean, if he says
we
it's
don't
not
know.
going to happen.
With Kojima leaving, it was pretty obvious it
Yeah.
was going to stop
Mhm.
because as good as Guillermo del Toro is with his horror aspect, you need a guy that can make a game.
He's never made a game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need a game director and a guy that controls horror.
Mm-hmm.
And Konami was perfect for that, and Guillermo del Toro was perfect for that.
Yeah.
And both, it was too good to be true.
Yeah.
It
I
was
wonder what-
honestly too
I
good to
wonder
be
what
true.
Kojima is doing right now.
I don't know.
Like, what is he gonna do?
I mean, he's
next?
working on Metal Gear Solid 5.
I know, but like after that, I wonder what his plans are.
I'm sure
I'm really
I'm
intrigued.
sure a ton of development studios are gonna just literally offer them like they'll like sacrifice their lives to have him come to their company.
What's gonna happen to Konami once he leaves? though? they don't make
They got
anything
nothing.
besides
They
that.
literally got
They
pests.
milk out like 10 more
Metal Gears.
mediocre Metal Gear games.
Like, I don't want to get too deep into this because we've talked a ton about it before.
Yeah, we've talked about
Yeah.
this before, but yeah, they're not a good publisher in the first place,
No,
and maybe
they're not.
Konami has
No offense.
understood that. I mean, their E3 conference that one year they did it was the funniest thing on the planet.
Mhm.
It was just a joke, and they literally had nothing. They were like, a new Silent Hill's coming out, which was Downpour, and it sucked.
Mhm.
They were like that 99 Nights.
I'll never
game,
forget that.
which nobody freaking plays.
1,000,000 troops.
So
Wow.
yeah, it
a literal
really
quote.
sucks. I've never been excited for a horror game
No.
until that. Just because PT, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
Just
so
because
cool.
Daryl was in there, I was excited.
Yeah, so.
From Walking Dead.
Well, speaking of Japanese dudes, Square Enix is having an
Oh,
E3
yeah.
conference again. Not again. They're having
Is this
one
their
like
first one?
every yeah. They're having everybody
really got me
in the
excited.
world is having a freaking conference now.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
that until like the other day. So Kingdom Hearts probably,
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
15, Tomb Raider,
Right.
Deus Ex,
Oh my god.
maybe Final Fantasy 14 expansion
Yeah,
stuff. Like
Definitely. That's such a good lineup.
I was thinking about Square Enix. I was like, what the heck are they gonna do? And then it hit me.
Yeah.
I'm like, they got a ton of
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure that's probably I don't know if we'll see Tomb Raider at Microsoft and Square Enix. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen because Microsoft is definitely pushing that
I'm
game.
probably
Yeah.
excited for them more than any other studio. that's
Really?
doing a conference.
Bro,
yeah.
probably
just
just
because I
Kingdom
love
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
so much.
It will like guarantee to see a Tomb Raider demo at E3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
No
excited. I
doubt.
won't lie. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I am too.
So,
We're gonna see a kick-ass Uncharted demo and a kick-ass Tomb Raider demo probably.
mhm.
Naughty Dog does Uncharted, right?
Yes.
Okay. So cool.
No. It's 343 that does Uncharted.
I was just clarifying. 'Cause I forgot.
Make me sick. But yeah,
It
so they're
happens.
having theirs on the 16th at 9 a.m. PST, which is typically when Nintendo Direct gives their video.
Who cares
So-
about them?
Yeah,
No one's gonna watch that
Nintendo
crap.
said they're not showing Zelda at E3,
So who
which was
cares
an
then?
automatic like middle finger to
Yeah.
everybody. So
Mhm.
that is stupid.
What else do
Yeah.
they have?
I don't know. Nintendo.
Kirby's Star
Show me-
Rainbow Adventure.
Yoshi's pillow pouch.
Yoshi's egg laying season.
Oh man. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
We just totally hated on Nintendo, which is not a good thing to do on the internet.
I mean,
I love Nintendo.
Yeah.
We love Nintendo. We're just joking
we
around.
have tons of Smash Bros on our channel.
Yep. By tons.
Check it out, by the way.
So Square Enix. So it's going to be Bethesda. The next day it's going to be Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, Sony. Then the next day is going to be Square Enix, Nintendo. So we've got a lot of videos coming your way because we're going to be all over that.
Hope I can get off those days.
Faux show. I'm taking them off. I will quit.
That's like it's like a holiday to me every year.
Oh yeah, it's like my favorite day. Just I love because I spend the night here and we wake up and just throw the laptop in an HDMI cable and just stream all that crap. Then after Microsoft, we go get like Taco Bell and just kill ourselves basically, and then just watch the rest all day.
What a great day.
Then our girlfriends come over and just like look at us like this the entire time, which
it's like them watching like what do girls watch that they're really into
like Victoria's fashion show.
That's it. That's the first thing that came to my
show.
mind. Like everyone freaks out about that. I'm like, this is like our Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Yeah, with way more.
Except it's like 3
people.
days.
I'm sure there's more attractive women in a house than at the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Probably,
Booth babes.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they get banned
Well, in
from
my
conferences now, or most conferences?
I don't think so. They're constantly at E3.
I could have sworn that I heard
yeah.
they were banned from either a specific conference or conferences in general. I'm not even kidding. I heard that from like several different.
Well, I hope that's a lie because that's like heathen. If that's the word. So yeah, excited for E3. We all are.
Is that it?
That was it.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, guys. Yeah,
that was a good conversation. We had a lot of little things to talk about, but we got to them all, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question.
May or Jacob, or both of us?
Both of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Forgot it. It was pretty good though. Well, yep.
Can't even slightly think about what it was about.
I can't.
Best
It was
outro ever.
It was pretty cool though.
Is it related to any of the topics?
It was video game stuff.
Oh, well.
Yep. All right.
All right,
guys.
Cool.
Well, cool. I know this is coming out very late in the end of the week, so I'm sure you've enjoyed all our other videos up until this point. Yep. So, if you liked our episodes of this podcast, please let us know in the comment section below. Send us a message telling you hate us. Do anything you want to. Like our video, dislike our video. We don't care. We don't care.
We prefer a like, but if you have to dislike it, I won't stop you from doing that. That's your decision.
Do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Do it. But yeah, I think that's about it. I swear we had one more topic, and I like looked down and I was like, shit. Yeah. So, all right. Video games are cool and stuff.
They are, and we like them.
We're gonna leave you with that. Yeah. So, I hope to see you guys next week on the It's Obvious podcast, and have a splendid day.
Yeah, you do that. Have a good one.
Wow.
Ow.